Welcome back. I hope you're doing awesome. As a part of this video, we'll understand the few aspects of RDBMS. In the previous video, we learned about relational model. We understood that relational model is one of the efficient ways to store the data. But to store the data in a relational model, we need a system, right? That is where RDBMS comes into picture. RDBMS is a system to store the data in relational model. Then what is RDBMS? RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System. RDBMS is the software used to store, manage, query, and retrieve the data stored in a relational database. So software used to store, manage, query, and retrieve the data stored in a relational database is called a relational database management system. In short, it is also called as RDBMS. We have different vendors who have developed the RDBMS systems. Like we have SQL Server from Microsoft. We have Azure SQL from Microsoft. We have Oracle database from Oracle, and we do have PostgreSQL. We have IBM DB2, and we do have MySQL. These are the different vendors who provide the RDBMS systems. Are all of them same or all of them different? All of them are similar because all these systems are based on relational model. So all of them are similar, but they are provided by different vendors. So with that, there'll be subtle variations in the way we store the data, we query the data. RDBMS has two important tasks at a high level. First being create and modify the structure of the data. The second one being manipulate the data records. When we say create and modify the structure of the data, what exactly we are doing there? We are defining the table and column names. We create the key values for the columns. With that, we'll be able to create the relationships between the tables. And what do we do as a part of the manipulating the data records? Once we define the structure, we got to process the records, right? That is where manipulating the data records will come. Manipulating the data records is performed by a beautifully named acronym called CRUD. CRUD stands for create, read, update, and delete. When we say create, we are trying to insert the data. When we say read, we are retrieving the data in a table. So sometimes we may have to update the existing table, right? That is where update comes into the picture. It is not that we always have the same data over a period of time. We may want to delete the data. That is where delete operation comes into picture, where we delete the records. Along with this important tasks, RDBMS has some additional tasks. What are they? RDBMS systems also perform scheduled backups. These days, we also need to maintain the duplicate copies of databases, that is taken care by RDBMS. Obviously, everybody cannot access all the part of the database, right? RDBMS provides controlling and monitoring of the user access. Wonderful, then we understood the important aspects of the RDBMS. Thank you.